Think carefully about what you might become as you chase your goals. It's a simple idea, but it has a powerful lesson. After all, we wouldn't want to end up like that guy who chased his dream so hard he forgot to eat and ended up with his pants 2 sizes too big. Balance, my friends, is key. We all have dreams, goals, and ambitions, things we want in life. We dream of success, of making it big, of getting that job, that car, that house, of becoming someone respected. There's nothing wrong with that. It's good to have goals and to aim high. But today I want to talk about the price of that pursuit. What do you become in pursuit of what you want? There's a fine line between passion and obsession, between ambition and self-destruction. It's easy to cross that line if you're not paying attention. It's like trying to walk a tightrope while juggling flaming torches. Exciting, sure, but you don't want to end up in a heap at the bottom, wondering where it all went wrong. Sometimes we get so focused on our goals, so consumed by wanting to win, that we forget what's really important. I've experienced this myself. There were times I wanted something so badly that I almost became a different person. And that's a dangerous place to be. The problem is that when we chase what we want, we sometimes forget who we are. We lose sight of our values, our character, and our integrity. The ironic part, these are the very things that help us get what we want in the first place. It's like planting a beautiful garden and getting so obsessed with one flower that you trample on the rest. You may end up with that one flower, but at what cost? The rest of the garden is ruined. I've seen people pursue money so fiercely that they forgot why they wanted it in the first place. I remember a colleague who worked day and night, sacrificing time with family, and when he finally reached his financial goal, he realized he had no one left to share it with. In the end, you know what he got? Money? Sure, they had it, but they didn't have the joy that comes with it. They lost relationships, peace, and health along the way. They became someone they never wanted to be, someone lonely, stressed, always chasing, but never satisfied. They lost track of what mattered. Let me tell you a story about a man who wanted to be successful in business. He had the drive, the talent, and the vision. He worked late nights, woke up early, and never missed an opportunity. He even worked on weekends. His office chair probably had a permanent imprint of him. You know, the kind where even the chair starts missing you when you're not there. At first, his family supported him, believing in the future he was working towards, but over time, he got so caught up in his ambition that he stopped being there for his family. He missed birthdays, anniversaries, and those little moments that mattered. He told himself, I'm doing this for them, but no success can replace a lost relationship. No business deal can replace a child's laughter or the memories you miss. Eventually, this man achieved his goal. He had the big business, the house, the fancy car. But when he looked around, his family had drifted away. He got what he wanted, but at the cost of his relationships, the most precious thing of all. You might say, so are you saying we shouldn't work hard or strive for success? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying be careful about the price you pay. Be careful about what you become in pursuit of what you want. Success is not just about reaching your destination. It's about the journey, about who you become along the way, about the people you bring with you, about the lives you touch. In pursuit of what you want, don't forget to take care of your health. After all, what's the use of reaching the top if you can't enjoy it because your health is gone? Imagine reaching the top of the mountain only to realize you're too out of breath to even enjoy the view. It's hard to admire the beauty when you're busy wheezing like an old accordion. Take care of your relationships. Don't let ambition push the people you love away. Make time for them. Call a friend, have dinner with your family, or just spend quality time together. Small actions like these show people that they matter, even when life gets busy. Take care of your integrity. Don't sacrifice your values for short-term gain. There's no deal, no contract, no opportunity worth losing your integrity over. Money can come and go. Businesses can rise and fall. But your character is what will stay with you. It's what people will remember about you. Think of the people you admire most. It's not just about their accomplishments, is it? It's about who they are, their honesty, kindness, and integrity, These qualities leave a lasting impression, much longer than any material success ever could. When the challenges come, and they will, it's your character that determines how you rise, how you bounce back, and how you treat others when you have power. It's about the promises you keep, even when no one else is looking, and the way you uplift others, even when it's not convenient for you. These are the moments when your true self shines. Let me tell you about a woman I knew. She built an incredibly successful business from scratch. She faced countless obstacles, but she always made sure to keep her values intact. When her company faced financial difficulties, instead of cutting corners or laying off employees to save money, she found a creative solution that kept her business running and her team intact. Her employees respected her not just for her business acumen, but because she always treated them with respect and care. Years later, even when the business landscape shifted and profits fell, her team stayed loyal. They believed in her not just because of her financial success, but because of her character. And even after she decided to close that chapter of her career, she remained a mentor and an inspiration to countless people who knew her. Your character is like a guiding compass. It helps you make the right decisions when the path is unclear. While money, status, and success can be fleeting, the person you become, the principles you hold, and the difference you make in others' lives are what will endure. So, focus on who you are becoming as you chase your dreams. Are you becoming someone you would look up to? Someone who can be trusted, who can be leaned on in times of trouble? It's easy to get lost chasing more money, more achievements, more accolades. But don't forget, what people will remember long after you're gone is how you made them feel, the way you treated them, and the values you stood for. At the end of the day, it is your character that will leave a lasting legacy, not just the trophies on your shelf or the number in your bank account. Make sure your character is what defines your success. I often say that success is what you attract by the person you become. Think about that for a moment. Who are you becoming in pursuit of what you want? Are you becoming someone people respect, someone they admire, someone who uplifts others? Or are you becoming someone who tramples on others, who's willing to do anything, even things that don't sit right in your heart, just to get what you want? Take a moment today to reflect on your journey. Think about your goals, your dreams. Think about what you want. Then ask yourself, who am I becoming in pursuit of these things? Am I becoming better, kinder, more compassionate, more giving? Or am I becoming selfish, obsessed, disconnected from the people I care about? I remember a time when I was so focused on my work that I neglected the people around me. A close friend once told me I missed the old you, the one who would make time for us, no matter how busy you were. That conversation was a wake-up call. It reminded me that success isn't just about achieving goals. It's about who we are while achieving them. That moment made me realign my priorities to make sure I wasn't losing the essence of who I was in pursuit of what I wanted. And let me tell you, it's okay to change direction. It's okay to adjust your course. Sometimes we start with the right intentions but find ourselves lost along the way. If you feel that happening, stop, pause, take a step back and ask yourself if this is really what you want and if you're willing to pay the price that's being asked of you. Because sometimes the price is just too high. There's nothing wrong with having goals. There's nothing wrong with ambition. But remember, the goal isn't just to have more, it's to become more. The goal isn't just to achieve, it's to grow, to learn, to become a person of value, a person who makes a difference in the lives of others. Think about the people in your life who matter most to you. Think about your family, your friends, your colleagues. Are you giving them the best of you or just what's left of you? Are you investing in those relationships? Or are you so consumed by your goals that you're letting them slip away? Because at the end of the day, success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. Success without the people you love to share it with is empty. I've talked to many successful people over the years, people who have made millions, people who have achieved incredible things. And you know what? The ones who are truly happy are not the ones with the most money or the biggest houses. They are the ones who have love in their lives, who have relationships that matter, who have health, peace of mind, and a sense of purpose. They are the ones who have become better people in pursuit of what they wanted, not just richer people. I remember speaking with a man who had built a massive business empire. He told me all the money in the world cannot buy the happiness I feel when I come home to my family at the end of the day. He shared how, despite his financial success, it was his family dinners, watching his kids grow, and the love in his home that gave his life real meaning. He knew many people with more wealth, but he believed he was richer than all of them because of the love and connection in his life. On the other hand, I met a woman who was one of the most financially successful people in her industry. She had everything: yachts, vacation homes, luxury cars. But she said to me, "I have all this, but I feel empty inside." She had focused so much on her career that her relationships had fallen apart, and her health was deteriorating from stress. She realized too late that she had paid too much for her success. Her story is a reminder that money alone can't bring fulfillment. True wealth isn't measured in dollars. It's measured in those intangible but priceless things: love, health, joy, connection. It's about waking up every day knowing that what you're doing matters and that you're surrounded by people who care for you. The happiest people I've met are those who remember to nurture their relationships, who take time to care for their bodies and minds, and who know their purpose. One gentleman I spoke to recently told me that after making his fortune, he realized his happiest moments were not the days when he closed a major business deal. Instead, it was when he and his wife took a simple walk through the park, watching their children play, laughing together without a care in the world. He said it was in those small moments that I realized the real reason I worked hard all these years. It was to give my family and myself time and freedom to enjoy life. So, take this as a lesson. As you strive for success, don't forget to nurture what truly brings happiness. Build relationships that matter. Spend time with loved ones. Take care of your health and give yourself the peace of mind that money cannot buy. Focus on becoming a better person. One who not only reaches great heights, but also remains deeply connected with others. The people who are happiest, the ones who live without regret, are those who have achieved not just financial success, but have also grown as individuals. People who are kind, who uplift others, who show gratitude, and who cherish the moments that make life worth living. And this, my friends, is the real key to lasting fulfillment. In your pursuit, don't forget to be grateful. Gratitude keeps you grounded. Gratitude reminds you of what you already have. It reminds you of the people who have helped you along the way, the opportunities you've been given, the lessons you've learned. Gratitude keeps you from becoming entitled, from thinking that you're owed something, because no one owes you anything. Everything you get because you earned it, because you worked for it, because you became the kind of person who could attract it. But while you're working, while you're striving, don't forget to be kind. Don't forget to lend a hand to those who are struggling. Don't forget to lift others up as you climb. The true measure of success is not just how far you go, but how many people you bring with you. It's about making a difference, about leaving the world a little better than you found it. Making a difference doesn't have to be some grand act. It can be as simple as listening to a friend in need, as simple as offering encouragement, as simple as sharing your time and your energy. Sometimes it's the small things that make the biggest impact. When you help someone else rise, you rise too. When you show compassion, you grow in spirit. It's those little acts of kindness that truly shape who you become. Imagine, for instance, someone struggling through a difficult day. A kind word, a smile, or even just listening without judgment can be enough to change that person's entire outlook. When you take a few minutes to genuinely connect, it doesn't just make their day better, it fills your heart too. The thing about kindness is that it is not a one-way street. It uplifts the giver as much as the receiver. These small gestures may seem insignificant, but they build the foundation of a meaningful life. The people who leave the greatest impact on this world aren't always the ones who receive medals or accolades. Sometimes they are the ones who are just there, showing up for others, being present, being consistent, being a source of light. In our pursuit of greatness, we often overlook these smaller moments. But the truth is, it is these very moments that make a lasting impact. Think about the people who have made a difference in your life. Were they the ones with impressive titles, or were they the ones who showed up when it mattered most? Maybe it was a teacher who took the time to encourage you, a friend who sat with you when you felt lost, or a family member who supported you when no one else did. These people may not have built empires, but they built something far more valuable, a sense of hope, a sense of belonging, a sense of love, and you have that same power. You don't need to be rich or famous to change someone's life. You just need to care. You need to be willing to extend a hand when someone is struggling, to share a smile when someone is down, to remind people that they are not alone. When you live this way, the rewards are beyond anything you could imagine. You start to see that success is not only about what you achieve, but about the lives you touch. Sometimes we get so wrapped up in our own pursuits that we forget how much power we have to make the world better for those around us. A kind word can be a lifeline to someone on the verge of giving up. A little bit of time can create a memory that lasts a lifetime. And when you start making these small efforts, you also start noticing the kindness coming back to you in unexpected ways. Think about it like ripples in a pond. One small act of kindness can create waves that extend far beyond what you can see. You might help someone in need, who then feels inspired to help someone else, and so on. Your kindness can set off a chain reaction, creating a network of positivity that grows bigger and stronger with each connection. This is how we make a difference. Not always through monumental actions, but through countless small ones. Let me share a story about a young man I knew who made a habit of doing one small good deed every day. It wasn't anything major. Sometimes he would buy a stranger a cup of coffee, help an elderly neighbor carry groceries, or simply smile and say hello to people he passed on the street. These were small gestures, but they made an impact. People began to notice, and it wasn't long before others started emulating his kindness. Before he knew it, his entire community felt warmer, more connected, all because he made the choice to spread kindness, one small step at a time. It's easy to think that making a difference requires grand, sweeping actions. But the truth is, the world changes when people decide to be kind, decide to care, decide to make the effort, even in the smallest ways. And the beautiful thing about it, these acts of kindness don't just affect the people you help. They affect you. They change how you see the world. They shift your focus from what you lack to what you can give. And in doing so, they fill your life with a deeper sense of purpose and joy. So, I encourage you to make kindness a habit. Make it a part of your everyday life. Wake up each morning and ask yourself, how can I make someone's day a little better today? It doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes just being there is enough. And as you go about your day, notice how these small acts begin to change you, how they make your world feel a little brighter, how they make your heart feel a little fuller. Because in the end, it's not just about the big achievements. It's about the lives you touch along the way, the people you lift up, the moments of joy you create, the warmth you spread. That's what will be remembered. That's what will last. And that, my friends, is what makes a life truly successful and true. Remember, every single one of us has the power to make a difference. It doesn't matter where you are, what you do, or how much you have. You have the power to be a light in someone's life. You have the power to make the world just a little bit better. And if enough of us choose to do that, just imagine the world we could create together. So today, choose kindness. Choose compassion. Choose to be the person who lifts others up, who makes the small but significant difference. And in doing so, watch how your life begins to fill with purpose, with meaning, and with a sense of fulfillment that no amount of money or success could ever buy. I want to challenge you today. Look at your life and ask yourself, am I proud of who I'm becoming? Am I proud of the choices I'm making? Am I proud of the way I'm treating the people around me? And if the answer is no, then today is the day to make a change. Today is the day to realign, to refocus, to remember why you started in the first place. Remember that life is about balance. Balance between work and play, between striving and resting, between ambition and contentment. There's a time to hustle, and there's a time to be still. There's a time to chase your dreams, and there's a time to appreciate what you already have. Don't get so caught up in the chase that you forget to live. Don't get so focused on the future that you forget the present, because the present is all we really have. Success is wonderful. It's worth striving for. But the greatest success is to live a life of meaning, a life of purpose, a life where you don't lose yourself in pursuit of what you want, to be successful and still be you. That's the goal, to achieve your dreams without sacrificing your values, your relationships, your health. Imagine climbing to the top of a mountain. The journey is hard. It requires focus, strength, and determination. You stumble on rocks, you feel the strain in your legs, and the wind might try to push you back. But along the way, there are moments when you pause to take in the beauty of the landscape, when you share a laugh with the people climbing alongside you, when you lend a hand to someone who's struggling. Those moments are what make the journey meaningful. The climb symbolizes the challenges we face in life, the obstacles we overcome, and the connections we make along the way. And when you finally get to the top, what makes it truly worthwhile is the view, the sense of accomplishment, and most importantly, the people who are standing there with you. What's the point of reaching the top if you're standing there alone, out of breath, with no one to share that joy? What's the point of achieving your dreams if the journey cost you your soul, your peace, and the people who make life worth living? So today, as you work towards your goals, keep this thought in mind. Beware of what you become in pursuit of what you want. Make sure that what you're becoming is someone you can be proud of, someone your family can be proud of, someone your friends can admire. Make sure the journey you're on is one that's worth taking, and that when you reach your destination, you're not standing there alone, but surrounded by the people you love, with your integrity intact, your values unbroken, and your heart full. It's easy to get lost in the pursuit of more. More money, more success, more recognition, more accolades. But remember, life is not a sprint. It's a marathon. It's not about how fast you get there. It's about the journey, the moments along the way, the people who walk beside you. Don't run so fast that you miss the beauty around you. Don't chase so hard that you forget why you started running in the first place. Life is about becoming the best version of yourself, not just for you, but for the people around you. It's about making an impact, leaving a legacy, inspiring others to be their best as well. And hey, while you're at it, why not have a few good laughs along the way? I mean, how else are you going to leave behind all those hilarious stories that your friends will tell at your 100th birthday party? When you become a person of value, opportunities come to you. When you grow, the world grows. The journey isn't just about getting, it's about giving. It's about lifting others as you rise. It's about sharing your knowledge, your experiences, and your love. Remember, life is not just about getting what you want. It's about becoming who you're meant to be. It's about growing, giving, learning, loving. It's about making the most of the time you're given and making a difference in the lives of others. So go out there and pursue your dreams, but do it with care, with intention, with gratitude, and above all, beware of what you become in pursuit of what you want. Your journey is yours, and it's a beautiful one. Cherish it, nurture it, strive for success, but not at the expense of your soul. Grow, but grow in ways that bring light to the lives of others. Be ambitious, but be kind. Be determined, but be grateful. And remember, success is not about reaching the top alone. It's about bringing the best of yourself to the world and sharing the journey with those who matter most. So as you work towards your dreams, don't forget to live. Don't forget to laugh. Don't forget to love. Don't forget the people who matter, the moments that make life rich, the little things that bring joy. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about what you achieve. It's about who you become and the lives you touch along the way. Pursue your dreams, but beware of what you become in pursuit of what you want. Take time to reflect, to breathe, to savor the little things in life that often go unnoticed. Have you ever just sat down to listen to the rain, watch a sunset, or take a walk in the park. These moments may seem small, but they have a way of bringing you back to yourself, reminding you of what really matters. We get so caught up in the hustle, we forget that life isn't just about the big events. It's also about the quiet, peaceful moments in between. When was the last time you sat with your loved ones without any agenda, without checking your phone, without being distracted by 1,000 other things? We often think our loved ones will always be there, that they understand we're busy building something for the future. But let me tell you, those small moments you let slip away, they matter. They matter more than any paycheck, any title, any business deal, because in the end, it's those moments that make life meaningful. The world we live in moves fast. Everything is instant communication, instant gratification. We're taught to want things now, to expect success now. But remember, the things that are truly worthwhile take time. They take patience, dedication, persistence. They take understanding that sometimes you need to slow down, to appreciate the journey, to grow in the right way, to become the kind of person who can handle the success waiting for you. Growth doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process. Like a tree that grows slowly, you must tend to your growth with care, love, and consistency. You must nurture your relationships, your health, your peace of mind. These are the true markers of a successful life. How you treat yourself and how you treat the people around you. And don't let the fear of failure stop you from pursuing your dreams. Failure is not the end. Failure is just a part of the journey. Every successful person you admire has experienced failure, but what sets them apart is how they responded to it. They didn't let it define them or break them. Instead, they learned from it, they grew from it, and they kept moving forward. So don't be afraid to stumble. Don't be afraid to fall. The key is to always get back up, to keep striving, to keep believing in yourself. Failure teaches us resilience. It teaches us humility. It keeps us grounded, and it helps us appreciate success even more. When you understand that failure is just another step towards growth, it no longer becomes something to fear. Instead, it becomes something to embrace. So embrace it. Take risks. Push yourself beyond your comfort zone, but do it with awareness, with understanding, with compassion for yourself and others. Remember, the person you become on the journey is more important than the destination itself. Are you becoming someone others look to for guidance, for inspiration, for support? Are you someone who lifts others up, who makes a positive impact, who spreads kindness? These are questions we need to ask ourselves, not just once, but continually throughout our lives. Your journey is your own, but it's also connected with the journeys of those around you. Every action you take, every decision you make affects not just you, but those closest to you, and even those you may not know personally. That's why it's so important to be mindful of the energy you bring into the world, to be aware of the legacy you're building every day with your actions, your words, your choices. In this pursuit of success, let's not forget our humanity. Let's not forget what makes life beautiful: connection, love, purpose. It's easy to get lost in the noise, to be swept away by the demands of our ambitions. But the real work, the true measure of success, lies in how well we stay grounded, how well we remember what's truly important, how well we keep our hearts open. So take time for yourself, take time for your loved ones, take time to smile, to laugh, to give, to receive. Pursue your goals, but do it in a way that makes you proud of who you are becoming. And always remember, beware of what you become in pursuit of what you want, because who you become is ultimately more important than what you achieve. In every moment, we have a choice to chase blindly or to chase wisely, a choice to become lost or to grow in the light. And I believe that each of us has the power to choose the path that will lead not just to success, but to fulfillment, to love, to peace. Pursue your dreams, yes, but do it with heart, with care, with compassion. And in doing so, you will find that who you become is something far greater than anything you could have imagined.